Hello guys, it's Stephen and Phil here, back on Club Footy Daily. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and today it's a very boot-orientated episode. We've got 3 new boots to talk about today, and we're going to start initially with the Furon 5 in leather, but don't forget as well, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also give this video a like, because why not? And let us know what you think of all these boots in the comments below as it develops and all that kind of stuff, this video. But let's go on to the Furon version 5 in leather. Now, the other day we talked about the new skin, the new dark emerald kind of skin that Sadio Mane is going to be wearing, and today they've decided to release it in leather. It's equipped with a K-leather upper for a more traditional feel, and the leather version opens up the brand to a wider market of players, because some people are quite traditional, aren't they, with the leather?
Yeah, in 2019, leather is still very much alive.
It's back in vogue.
It's back in vogue again. If anything, you've seen a lot of leather boots. We'll get onto one later on in the video, actually, which is a very nice leather boot. But the Furon here, leather, I mean, it looks just as nice. You know, it's got a slightly more luxury look with the leather.
It does, doesn't it? I don't know why the leather boots always. I think there's a nostalgic element to it as well, and I think football in general is built on nostalgia. People tend to like things that remind them of their childhood. I mean, as basic as that is, it just tends to be true, doesn't it? And I don't know why leather boots remind you of being a kid, but they just do. You think of Copa Mundials when you're at school, and like the Puma Kings as well. Yep. And I think it's familiarity, isn't it? Because a lot of boots these days are very thin, and leather has a kind of it feels more like it's protecting your foot a little bit more. Is there anything in that, or am I just waffling on to?
I think that's a fair point. And another thing about leather boots, we saw Umbro release a special Medusae leather boot at the end of the year last year. So that's interesting that brands are still trying to create leather boots. That was, I believe, the lightest supposedly leather boot. So interesting to see if they continue to.
Before we go on to Umbro, actually, because there's a Velocity coming in a bit, the colourway is the same as the other day, really, kind of like dark emerald colourway thing. It's a nice design. It's good. I quite like dark emerald kind of boots anyway, in general. It's a really nice sole plate as well, which is good. Nice and vibrant.
I like, if you go back a couple of pictures, there's a little leather mark symbol there on the side. Oh. Just to remind you.
I'm not a fan of that, really. It feels a little bit like when you had those things on your kicker school shoes when you were younger.
If that's all it's missing is on the tag, isn't it? Yeah.
But let's go on to the Umbro Velocity, because essentially the Umbro Velocity IV, they've basically announced a black marine colourway. Umbro are brushing up their 4th generation Velocity, and we've done videos about the Velocities in the past, so you can check them on screen right about now, somewhere there'll be cards above our heads. And essentially this is to complement the laceless one that they did recently. What are you making this, Phil? Aesthetically, I think it's very nice aesthetically.
Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about the
keep going.
The trend of colourway, and this is definitely it, where you've got black complemented with a sort of blue/green, and there you go. You can see that same colour.
This is the leather version, isn't it, of the Medusae?
Yes.
This is the latest leather ones we mentioned earlier, the latest leather Medusae 3, which were nice boots, and we reviewed these as well. I prefer laces personally. It's just a personal aesthetic, and I think that these laces actually make the boot look a lot more comfortable. I don't know why, not comfortable in terms of like Umbro comfortable in their own skin. For me, Umbro moving to laces feels like they don't really want to do, but they're trying to keep up with times, whereas they look a lot more at home when they've got just traditional laces there.
Yeah, I think from a design perspective, it's really striking. I like on the Velocity how you've got those diamonds cut out on the shell.
They're nice, aren't they?
Which is a really nice look. And the pattern, the kind of gradient, sort of broken up pattern, it seems quite current as well, and it kind of reminds me of a few kits I can think of, not to bring in kits into a piece video.
What does it remind you of?
But well, it's that kind of thing, like we've seen it with Spurs or United, with their kind of kits that sort of fade in. The way that gradient's achieved, it's not so much a kind of clean gradient, it's so much more kind of glitchy, kind of broken up aesthetic, which I think is quite strong, and I think it's a nice. I
like it. I think it's good. I wasn't that sure on these personally. I wasn't sure of the leather. I think this one, the colourway looks a lot nicer. I think in general, it just looks more like Umbro doing what they're comfortable in. In terms of nice boots though, the Copa 19 plus joined the exhibit pack as well.
Oh, yes.
I love the Copa 19s. I think, as I said before on videos, that to me, if I was talking about boots from the future, what they should look like in 2019, the Copa 19s are that. It's a very bold reimagining of a classic, and I love the design, I love the aesthetic, and I really like this colourway. It's just cool. It's modern. It's sleek, and it's got a weird colourway. This core black solar yellow combination, whatever that means. It's very dystopian, very futuristic. It's lovely.
It really is is a very beautiful boot, and we talked about when it was first released how we couldn't wait to see it in some more colourways.
It's split opinions from what I can tell on social posts.
Yeah, the thing is, for me, it like any boot, when it's this different and there was a complete, kind of overhaul of the design, I think it will always take time to bed in. I think we're getting close to that point now where if you look at the colourways that have come out so far, there's just been a few. But I think we're already starting to see the potential of this boot, and I'm really excited to see more colourways. This is, definitely the boldest yet of the ones
I'm loving how nice the Copa logo looks on the back of that as well. It just looks so sleek. It stands out by a mile, and it's just the kind of football boot. And if I was about to buy a pair of expensive football boots, I'd be going for this. I'm loving as well the patterns and the weirdness on the bottom of the sole there as well. It's just an absolutely stunning boot. I think all three of these boots are currently available as well, so you can go and check them for the cheapest prices on FOOTY.COM. Don't forget. And a lovely pair of boots. Let us know in the comments which one your favourite is in general. We always love to hear your opinions and all this kind of stuff. And don't forget to check out yesterday's show and the one before that and the one before that, and subscribe if you are new, because we're doing daily updates all the time, just talking about football, boots and gear and more. I've been Stephen. This is Phil. See you soon.